All right, boys and girls, we are going to practice some blending and reading. So I want you to read just this first line of words. I'm going to give you a few seconds to do that, okay? All right, on that first line, I want you to compare the words, and I want you to tell me what similarities and what differences you see in those words. All right, great. You might have noticed that there are some similarities that pat, hat, and cat all have the same sound, and cat being part of catnip. All right, and you may have also noted that hip, hit, nip, and the nip part of catnip all have the same sound, and that's the short A sound. Because remember, your A has two different sounds, a and a. But in these words, it's an a sound. And then you also have the short I sound, the I sound. All right, so now that we've done that, I want you to take a look at line number 2. All right, now that we've looked at line number 2, can you tell me what are the similarities and differences in these sounds? All right. You notice that they have the same similarities and differences as the last line. There is something different about some of the words on line 2, and that is that some of them have only one syllable and some of them have 2 syllables. So I want you to go back and look and notice which ones are 2 syllable and which ones are 1. All right. So I want you to clap with me as I say the words. Cab, cab. So that's 1 syllable. Can. All right, that's 1 syllable. Quit. Quit is 1 syllable. Attic. How many syllables? That's right, 2 syllables. Fib. Fib is 1 syllable. Zigzag. Zigzag is 2 syllables. You guys are doing great. All right, so can I get... I want you to go back and read each of these words out loud. I'm going to give you just a second to do that. All right. Now that you've read those words out loud, can I get you to read line 3 out loud to yourself? All right, now that you've read them out loud, I want you to read them silently. All right, and now I want you to read line 4 in a high voice. Nap, visit, sat, bag, big, picnic. All right, read it again in your head, silently. All right, and then line 5, I want you to read in a low voice. In a low voice. Out loud. All right, those were some more difficult words on line 5, weren't they? All right, if there were any words that you struggled on, I want you to go back and practice reading it again. And if you have any questions, then you can ask Miss Wynn or Mr. Scott, and we will help you with those words. Are you ready for a challenge? All right. All right, so I want you to go and read line 6. All right. Kim dips and digs in the jam. Your turn. All right, let's read it all together. Kim dips and digs in the jam. All right, now I want you to, line 7, I want you to read it with me. Kim, you cannot have jam. Kim, you cannot have jam. All right, so if I take the word jam, I can look at each letter in that word, and I know that j, e, m. The letters in that word sound j, e, m. And if I blend them together, j, e, m, jam, that makes the word jam. And we can do that for all of the words in that sentence. All right, so I want you to read that out loud to yourself. All right, you guys have been doing really great today. And as always, if you have any questions, you can message Ms. Hong or myself, and we will answer any questions that you have, all right?